We're getting closer to the 100-day observation of Donald Trump's first 100 days in office. In fact, next week, Fast Eddie, I guess we've made this official. A week from tonight, my colleague Larry Elder and I are going to be doing a special show on the Salem News Channel. And I think on his show, too, on the radio. Yes or no? Or do you know that?
As far as I know, it is a simulcast, both on SNC and SRN.
That'll be told otherwise. I think 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe, 7 Central, and so on. You people in the West, I never mean to discount you. I can't do the math, all right? So 8 in the East, and then you count back. But correct. Larry and I are going to be doing a 100 Days episode celebrating the Trump administration's first 100 days. And one of the big challenges, of course, is righting the economy. And people are freaking out. I mean, I get it. I got a text yesterday from a friend of mine. He goes, look, Stigall, I am 100% all in on Trump. You know that. But I'm getting really, really tired of seeing this stuff. And I got, let me see. Here's the post yesterday. Hang on. It said, of the 1,000-point drops, yes, the Dow has dropped 1,000 points 11 times in history. 4 of those have been since, quote, Liberation Day. So, Ed, my question to you, I always like to take your pulse. It's funny because every time I take Fast Eddie's pulse, I get visceral listener reaction, either harumphing you or chiding you. So I'm taking your pulse here. You're an investor. A lot of us are investors, meaning we have 401ks or whatever, IRAs or whatever. You got your money. Maybe you're watching it. Maybe you're not. You're a younger guy, so you've got time. 4 1,000-point drops in the market since Liberation Day. 11 times that's happened in history. And a friend of mine sent me a note and said, I'm getting sick of this. You say?
It depends on how close he is to retirement, because, Chris, you're right. I'm still okay. I've lost about 5K since Liberation Day, but I have time, obviously, to make that back. Some people don't really have time to make that back or have to make other plans. So, and you asked me early on, Chris, like, how long is this going to last? Is the public sentiment?
Yes.
How patient? That's correct. And I said maybe about 6 months. So I still think we got to get this. We got to get whatever the plan is. It's got to get done soon.
And what is most important in this equation, in my view? What can we absolutely control right here and now? What have I said 1,000 times? It happens right here in this town, and that is the one big, beautiful bill. Of course, media doesn't want to talk about it. Politicians don't want to talk about it. They'd rather talk about anything else. They want to talk about Abreu Garcia in El Salvador. They want to talk about what Trump's doing on the White House lawn. They want to talk about Pete Hegseth. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that the one thing that could actually better all of us in a snap is almost non-existent in news coverage? Have you noticed that? I have. I'm the only one, and I normally don't say this, but I'm actually going to say it this time. I may be the only figure in media who is regularly saying, if we do not pass this one big, beautiful bill and soon, it is a disaster. Donald Trump's legacy is going to be hitched, for better or worse, to this one big, beautiful bill. The market will continue to soften if aggressive regulatory, aggressive spending, and aggressive tax cuts are not codified. Now, damn it, now. It has to happen now. And these Republicans in Congress who are fighting and slap fighting, and I don't want to do this, and that's too much, and this percentage, you people are headed for a political slaughter. Every last one of you Republicans. In a swing district, a mildly blue district, a purple district, if you do not get this bill passed, and if you don't do it soon, the economy is going to continue to trend downward in the immediate, and we're not going to have a lot of time to rebound. And people who have lost thousands in the market won't be able to recover in time to get those gains back by the time we hit next November. Now, we've still got a runway. I'm not panicked, but I am indignant. I'm getting really impatient. Republicans in Congress must act. Regulatory, tax, and spending cuts have to happen now. Now.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.